Your grandmother has a chain
on her throat.
on her throat and you're running from her.
Yes,
Why is it that you're running from her?
because of the chain on her throat.
Is it scaring you?
Scares me.
Scares you, yes.
I
And
can't get it off,
you're trying to get this off of your grandmother.
and I can't.
Why does your grandmother have this chain?
I don't want her to talk.
You don't want her to talk.
They don't want her to talk. They don't want her to speak.
And tell me, who is they?
My family, my grandfather,
Is this Julia?
yes, Julia has a chain.
And so did your grandfather put this chain on Julia?
No, the family did.
Okay. So let's call in Julia. Talk to her about this. What you're going to do is lend Julia your voice. She's here now. And we're going to ask her to speak through you. Is this okay?
Yes,
Julia, are you here with us now? You can speak through Angel.
yes.
Thank you, Julia. Tell us about the chain that your family has put around your throat.
My family silenced me because I spoke the truth. Myself and Angel's grandmother used a lot of herbs to heal our family. But the herb I could never heal my thyroid with any herb. So that chain is almost my thyroid wrapped around my throat as it slowly kills me.
So you're feeling the pain of of not being able to speak out, and it's coming through as thyroid dis-ease. Is that correct?
Yes,
Is that correct? It's coming through as thyroid dis-ease for you?
yes. I
Okay,
almost tried to heal from the family. I never could.
I understand.
There's no medicine for me.
So tell me, Julia, has this energy been transferred to Angel?
Yes.
And tell Angel, please, what is it that he needs to do for himself so that this doesn't happen to him?
He needs to speak.
Speak in
Oh,
which way? Hmm.
he needs to speak in the way in which he's given. Angel tends to close off his thoughts, his mind. I wanted him to speak to you to help him to
Hmm.
understand who he is. The thyroid will only go away if Angel chooses to believe in who he is.
Now, can you give Angel any advice so that he can do this with ease?
Trust, trust his surroundings, trust the messages, and trust and release any fear or doubt. That family has been breaking this cycle for many generations.
And so Angel is breaking the cycle.
Yes,
Very good. And tell me, is there anything else that he should be doing for his thyroid in terms of on the physical level?
eating correctly,
What does that
eating
mean?
eating the foods that serve his body, not the foods that serve his trauma.
Does Angel know what those foods are, or should he listen to you or speak to somebody else about that?
He knows he's changed his eating recently.
Okay. So this is a positive thing, not just for his whole body, but specifically his thyroid.
Yes. It's periods in which his thyroid is functioning fine and he doesn't take the medicine and he wonders why because he's in alignment with who he is. But when he's out of alignment, his thyroid is high. He has to keep believing in who he is.
Very good. Is there any suggestions you have for him on how he can stay in alignment more uh, regularly?
He's he's in alignment. He's not all the
Hmm.
way in alignment. He's getting in alignment. But he has to continue to push himself past what's uncomfortable for him. We've
And
given
is
him the
that?
download of not to
Hmm.
work, but he continues to work.
Hmm. But Angel needs security also to live. What should he do about that?
Abundance is coming. It's already here. He just has to see it and get it and believe it's here. My family has always been abundant. For years, I didn't work, nor did his Angel's grandfather.
Hmm.
And we've always been abundant because we walked in alignment with our true purpose.
Very good. And Angel understands this, correct?
No,
No.
Angel never seen a lot of what happened, but Angel has always been very connected with us. So Angel understands the process to make it, but Angel doesn't understand who our family truly
Is there
is.
anything that he needs to know about that?
He just seems to understand that if he thinks it, he can do it. If he believes it, he can do it.
Very good. Well, thank you, Julia, for your information. Is there anything else that you'd like to add before we go back to Angel?
Release the thyroid. I'm gonna take it with me.
You're going to take that thyroid with you?
Yes,
Let's make that happen now. What I'm going to do is I am going to give you a frequency to help with that. Is that okay, Julia?
yes.
Let's remove all of the energy that's causing Angel any dis-ease in his body right now. Okay, let's do this. Let's remove all of the energy that doesn't need to be in Angel's body. Let's release it all. Just let me know when that's done.
It is done.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julia. Let's go back to you, Angel. Are you here now?
Yes.
Very good. How does your throat feel?
Feels good.
Good. So your grandmother, Julia, just removed all of that stagnation from you. And now let's replace it with something to keep it that way. What I'm going to ask you is to pick something, a light, a color, a crystal, something to replace that energy in your throat. And let's put that back there to make sure that it stays healthy like it is right now. What would you like to put there?
Color purple.
Okay, let me get some. I'm going to put color purple frequency, and let's put that in there right now. Let's fill that whole space with the color purple. Let it seep in there, the whole space. Is that done?
That's done.
Very good. Okay. Now, I want you to take a deep breath and let's finalize that whole process. Take that purple energy, let it go through your whole body now, because now your body's different. Very good. Now, as I count from 3 to 1, you'll be drifting and floating. 3, drifting. 2, floating. And 1. Where has your soul taken you now? What does your soul need to heal right now?
I'm on a spaceship.